Hey everyone, welcome to today's Explainer. If you're tuning in, I'm guessing you might be dealing with a very specific, very real kind of driving anxiety right now. You know the one? You are cruising down the highway in Illinois, looking around for a place to toss a handful of coins into a basket, and then it hits you. There are literally no toll booths. You just blew right through an open road toll plaza, and you don't have a transponder. Well, hey, take a deep breath. Today, we're going to cure that panic completely. We're going to walk through exactly how to pay an unpaid toll online in Illinois, step by step, so we can save you from some seriously aggressive state fines. First things first, let's just validate that sinking feeling in your gut right now. You're probably thinking, did I just miss a toll? Are the cops going to pull me over? Look, I need you to know you did absolutely nothing wrong by just driving straight through. Actually, that's exactly what you're supposed to do. You're not a fugitive. But, and this is a big but, while you didn't break any laws by keeping your momentum, the clock is absolutely ticking to resolve that balance before the penalties start piling up. So here's our roadmap for today. We'll quickly cover the cashless toll system, then move right into a step-by-step guide to the pay-by-plate system. After that, we'll look at the high cost of waiting, navigate some tricky private toll exceptions like the Skyway, talk about future management using iPass, and finally, wrap up with some final tips and our disclaimer. Let's get right into it. Section 1. The cashless toll system. Let's quickly understand how Illinois' infrastructure actually operates today. 100%. That is the magic number. See, back in 2021, the Illinois Tollway eliminated all of their physical cash collection lanes. Every single one. So today, 100% of that massive 294-mile network uses automated license plate cameras and electronic tolling. There is literally nowhere to pull over, nobody to hand a $5 bill to, and absolutely no reason to go digging between your seats for quarters anymore. The system simply snaps a quick photo of your license plate as you pass right under those massive overhead gantries. Moving on to Section 2, Step-by-Step, Pay-by-Plate. This is your 14-day walkthrough. Okay, so here is the absolute most crucial thing you need to know. You have a strict 14-day grace period, and that window, it begins on your initial date of travel. If you hop online and settle your balance within those 14 days, you avoid all administrative fees. Zero extra fees. You're essentially just paying the standard cash toll rate, just retroactively. But if you miss this window, man, things get messy fast. So let's go over your 4 steps to safety. Step 1. Grab your phone or computer and head over to getipass.com to use their pay-by-plate service. Step 2, you're going to enter your vehicle's license plate number and the state it's registered in. Step 3, and listen up because this is a massive expert tip straight from the Tollway authorities. Make sure you backdate the system to your actual beginning date of travel. Do not just use today's date if you drove through 3 days ago. It won't work right. And finally, step 4. Add your credit card or whatever payment method you prefer. Now, one quick heads up here. Because they do manual image reviews, it can actually take up to 30 days for your specific toll charges to officially post to your account. So be absolutely sure to keep that card active on the site. Section 3. The high cost of waiting. Let's talk about escalating fees and collections. We need to look at this timeline of escalation because the state is highly aggressive in collecting its revenue. At 14 days, as we know, your grace period ends. By day 30, you'll get your first invoice in the mail, and that tacks on a $3 fee for every single unpaid toll. So if you went through 5 tolls, boom, that's $15 in extra fees alone. By day 120, your account gets escalated to violation enforcement services, which triggers a mandatory $20 fine per toll. And if you wait 180 days, you're sent straight to collections, and the state can actually place a hold on your vehicle registration. I'm not kidding, a simple $1 toll can literally freeze your ability to legally drive your own car. So when you're checking your mail, watch out for this one specific detail. If you receive a document in the mail and it has a distinct orange logo at the top from Violation Enforcement Services, your account has officially escalated. You're not dealing with a simple invoice anymore. This is a full-blown legal notice of toll violation. Whatever you do, do not ignore the orange logo. Let's fire off some critical troubleshooting insights based on real user experiences just to make sure you don't get tripped up. First up, rental car drivers. You are absolutely held responsible for any tolls you hit unless your rental agency has an e-toll program that you specifically opted into. Second, under state law, Illinois can legally delay billing for up to 12 months after you travel. That's a huge pitfall because if the credit card you have on file expires during that long waiting period, your payment will fail and you'll get hit with late fees through literally no fault of your own. Finally, double-check your typing. Manual plate entry errors are actually one of the leading causes for people getting surprise invoices. Moving to Section 4, Private Tolls, Skyway Exceptions, Navigating Fragmented Authorities. Here is a major pitfall, especially for out-of-state beginners. Illinois is not a single unified system. The main Illinois Tollway gives you 14 days, and you use getipass.com. But the Chicago Skyway, that is privately operated. They only give you a 7-day window, and you have to use paytoll.chicagoskyway.org. There's also the Hobart Road Extension for heavy freight, which has its own totally separate portal. The big takeaway here is that paying on the main state website will absolutely not resolve an outstanding balance on the privately operated Chicago Skyway. The systems just don't talk to each other.
I really want to reiterate this Skyway exception because it catches so many people off guard. If you crossed the 7.8-mile Chicago Skyway Bridge, the one connecting the Dan Ryan Expressway over to Indiana, you were on private property. You have a strict 7-day window to pay that online. They do not participate in the state's pay-by-plate program. You have to go directly to their specific website to pay it.
Section 5. Future Management with iPass. Let's talk proactive toll strategies. Okay, let's pivot to some long-term solutions so you never have to scramble like this again. The differences between having an account and not having one are pretty stark. If you're a non-user, you're paying the full cash rate, you've got to manually track that 14-day window, and you're always running the risk of those massive cascading fines. But if you just get an iPass transponder, you instantly cut your toll costs by 50%. Plus, you can set up automatic replenishment, which completely removes the mental burden of manual tracking. It just hums along, working in the background. And the coolest part? It doesn't just work in Illinois. The system has incredible interoperability. An Illinois iPass works seamlessly across the entire 20-state EasyPass network, and vice versa. So if you live on the East Coast and you already have an EasyPass on your windshield, you don't even need an iPass. Your EasyPass works perfectly in Illinois to get you those discounted rates. It's really a remarkably connected system. Finally, Section 6, Final Tips and Disclaimer. Looking ahead. Take a mental note of this number, 45 cents. There's a proposed 2026 rate adjustment on the horizon that aims to add approximately 45 cents to each toll on the network. The state projects this is going to generate about $26 billion over 15 years to aggressively fund highway widening and bridge reconstruction. So, with the cost of driving going up, that 50% iPass discount is only going to become more and more valuable.
And of course, time for our required legal housekeeping. The information in this explainer is accurate based on our sources as of July 2026. Remember, toll rates, grace periods, and portal websites are all subject to change, so we highly urge you to verify all the details directly on the official Tollway and Skyway websites as policies evolve.
I'll leave you with this final provocative thought. Are you letting an expired credit card turn a simple $1 toll into a suspended vehicle registration? Please don't let a tiny administrative oversight cost you hundreds of dollars. Go log on to getipass.com right now. Check your accounts, make sure your plates are entered correctly, and update that billing info. And hey, have you ever been caught by the Chicago Skyway trap? Or maybe you have your own tollway troubleshooting tips. Share your experiences in the comments below, and let's help each other navigate the open road. Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer.